Russ Hess here, russhess.com, Open Talk with Russ Hess. Hey, it has been a long while since I have done a recording, and I am super glad to get back to it. I have got a microphone, check it out. Yeah, so I ordered one and it came in, and I'm actually testing it. I've got this little wind guard here, and I am hoping that it does the job of cutting out all the wind noise. At least most of it anyway, to where you can understand what I'm talking about, and not have all that crackling of the wind going on. So that being said, hopefully this turns out well. Anyway, just wanted to let you know I am back in action and getting ready to do more videos for you. Kind of had to do a little hiatus for a little while. There's some reasons behind that, so not a problem. Anyway, I wanted to share with you where I'm at. I've had a few life changes. We actually moved from the location we were at before. We had been renting an apartment, and that wasn't working out so well. It was getting towards the end of our lease, and so we decided we would find a house. Now, the house is a little bit more expensive than the apartment. Not too bad, but it's it's all very peaceable. It's a lot less stress on our lives, and so I'm super excited about that. We've been there for close to almost 3 months now, a couple of months, 2.5 months, I think. And obviously, what we've had to do is to change up a few of the finances to make this work. So this is not a problem, just having to rearrange. I've often said, in fact, I have this saying at my cubicle that says, find a new way to win. And, in this case, I'm just going to have to discover a new way to win financially. So what is it about finding a new way to win? That may mean trying to just re-engineer where it is that you're going, what you're going for. I mean, in my case, I have been working on this plan for financial freedom and debt reduction and increasing my income, all worthy things. Question is does it all have to happen according to plan? Well, maybe it does happen according to plan, but maybe it just takes time, and it takes a few of life experiences in order to get to where it is. So I bargain to say whether or not, if it's just a matter of time, and then it's reflecting upon that, am I veering off the plan, or is it more that it takes time and it takes some leveraging some real life experiences in order to get to the plan? I have found out that some of the things I had been doing before, for instance, I think I mentioned way back that I was going to apply for a new job on my full-time day job. Well, I had done that, and much to my surprise, there was some other factors that fed into that. Why I wasn't able to proceed. Well, they had a budget cuts, and so there was some things that a lot of the hiring was just not. They had a hiring freeze. So with that in mind, the hiring has started again, and so I have applied for that very same job. And it's not that the job went away or was given to somebody else. It's that job was simply unavailable because of a hiring freeze. So I've reapplied for that job. I am looking forward to giving you the status on how that turns out. I'm really excited about it. Either way, I'm excited because it seems like there is some momentum going behind it. Doing whatever you possibly can in order to better yourself, humanly possible, seems like an admirable thing to do. So, I want to encourage you, if that's you and you're trying to work towards something, I encourage you to do the same. I encourage you to reach out, do whatever it is. Now, I have offered some help to some friends of mine that, I've said, hey, listen, it takes everything that you don't have in order to get to where you need to go. What does that imply? That implies there's more to it than what is just in your mind. It means you have to reach out. That means you have to study. That means you have to, go beyond the boundaries of what you think is going to work. And experiment. Find some new ground. Find some new, is it going to be rocky? Is it going to be fun? Is it going to be, who knows? Who knows what it's going to be? But you're going to have to step into that. You're going to have to walk in those footsteps. You're going to have to do what you possibly can. Now, if you're smart, you find other people that have done the exact same thing. You work. You kind of see the patterns that they've gone through and see the ups and downs. And, there's a lot of folks that have offered help in that. Hey, I've been down this road. I've done these things. This is what I've learned. Lessons learned. Pay attention to that. That is really super important. And also, to not think you're the only one that's ever done this, right? You're not the only one that's ever going through whatever it is that you're going through. There are other people. So, yes, out of the 7.5 billion, 8 billion people in this planet, yes, there are similar situations that have occurred repeatedly. So, without going into the metrics on that, let's just say you don't have an excuse not to discover what it is that you are here for and why you need to make an improvement on your life. I can speak to that in my own life. Do we ever always figure it out? Maybe not. But there's always a chance that you will learn something that will improve your life for the next several days, several months, perhaps even years. So with that said, this is Russ with RussHess.com, Open Talk. We'll see you on the next video.